El mundo del surf está experimentando una nueva revolución en la construcción de sus tablas. Los materiales y en consecuencia los diseños están cambiando. Las nuevas tecnologías permitirán evolucionar hacia un surfing más comprometido con el medio ambiente. El surf se desarrolla en la naturaleza y es hora de ser coherentes con nuestra forma de vida. Hablamos con tres de los mejores shapers internacionales, Anderson, LufiSurf y Luís Bento, durante su visita a la factoría Glassing Monkey, sobre cuál va a ser la evolución del shape en los próximos años.
Se venía diciendo hace un montón de tiempo que el mundo del shape prácticamente estaba todo inventado y que la siguiente revolución en la fabricación de tablas de surf iba a venir derivada de la construcción y de los materiales. Porque probablemente por vuelta de unos años la construcción en tablas en sistema convencional, como es el poliuretano y poliéster, puede llegar a un momento en el que esté prohibido y desaparezca. Por eso la industria se ha puesto manos a la obra con el desarrollo de estos nuevos materiales para acabar supliendo la falta de ese material, pero a su vez conseguir un nivel de prestaciones incluso superiores a lo que hasta ahora veníamos fabricando.
Temos que mudar nossa mentalidade para trabalhar IPS, porque muitos surfeiros chegam perto de mim e me dizem não funciona da mesma maneira, mas o que sentes não lo sabem. E o trabalho de nós, shapers, é fazer com que todos os surfeiros tenham na prancha mágica e, na minha opinião, o IPS nos vai trazer umas pranchas incríveis futuramente. Por isso se está procurando novos materiais, densidades, resinas, fibras principalmente, mais flexíveis, mais duras. O futuro, isso é o que nos vai trazer. Esse é o meu projeto novo.
Pro surfers generally, they'll look at the guy who's winning the contest and they're a little bit like sheep. If one guy's winning, they're thinking, well, that's what I have to be riding. I think there was a bit of a change with Kelly Slater when he started riding EPS boards and with epoxy resin. And then guys' minds started opening up a little bit. So I think there is starting to be a bit of a shift. The WCT surfers may have an epoxy board in the quiver when the waves are smaller, or if they're surfing in a smaller wave event like a WQS event. So there's been some experimentation even off the top surfers, and now this is sort of becoming, the EPS construction is sometimes more user-friendly for even a beginner or intermediate surfer. So I think now things are loosening up and people are starting to experiment, pro surfers and the general public.
I'm working on a fair bit. I have team riders, so I'm working with them on their individual programs, and basically there's not, at the pro level, there's not a lot of new things happening. There's little refinements and adjusting of the elements. So the main thing you work on is trying to get the best board for each individual surfer. So I'm working on that, the continual refinement of the team boards. And I'm working on my own boards. I'm getting older now. I'm 63, so my level was kind of peaked and I'm going back down. So I'm always working on boards that are going to help me have more fun in the surf.
Estamos trabajando y desarrollando unos nuevos sistemas de flexión, creemos bastante novedoso, que además yo no lo he visto en ninguna otra fábrica, en ningún otro sistema.
Surfboard materials ridden by the elite surfers on the tour are basically the same as they were in the late 60s.
Que estamos consiguiendo unos niveles de flex y de respuesta de las tablas bastante buenos.
But having said that, it's becoming more popular on the tour these days to surf an EPS board, an epoxy board. Kelly Slater has led the way with epoxy.
And maybe some recycled EPS foam as well. In fact, there's still a long way to go, but there's people trying options to make a greener surfboard. And with the EPS cores, the nice bit about it is it's a light foam, so you can try and use different strengthening. You can add a little bit more fiberglass so it becomes stronger.
O meu maior projeto agora é trabalhar com pranchas de IPS e resinas epóxi. Diferentes densidades, flexibilidades. Esse é o grande projeto de futuro.
So there's a continual kind of battle with regular polyurethane polyester materials versus epoxy, and there's a lot of eco-friendly material variation boards becoming available, and I think in the marketplace it's become more acceptable to surf something different.
The other challenges is like probably trying to create a more of an environmentally friendly product, whether it's a stronger lasting surfboard that's still high performance, so it's not such a wasteful product. We can get a lot of use out of one surfboard.
I think our challenge is always to make the best possible board for the individual so that he has the most fun surfing that board in the conditions that he's targeted the board for. So everyone's different. Here in Portugal and Spain and France, at times you get really big surf, powerful surf, so you need boards that are going to suit those sort of waves, and at other times you get a softer, smaller beach break wave, and you need a specialized board for that as well. So to make the specialized board that suits the individual is always the challenge for us, because if you can do that, then you maximize the enjoyment of the surfer.
Porque as novas tecnologias nos têm que fazer pensar, cambiar os pensamentos.
The marketplace has become more accepting of new technology boards.
Porque estamos tão habituados com as mesmas linhas, com tudo, mas para TU. Com as novas tecnologias, não temos que cambiar.
It's pretty important to get a consistent product, like a consistent board. It makes it a bit easier, a lot easier for the shaper. So it's a positive thing for the shaper.
I think it's a product of progress. I don't think it's so much important, but what it has done is allowed very popular brands to mass produce quality boards. So
The biggest part, the best part of it is it's a consistent starting point for a shaper, and then it's better for the customer because you're going to get a more consistent.
So in that respect, it's a really good thing. Overall, it's probably not, but progress hardly ever is really good in every aspect. So it's good and bad. I enjoy the convenience of the machine and the program and the fact that I can design at home, and I think it's very nice. The more time I spend refining the file, the less time I spend in the shaping bay. So I think that's a good thing.
Probably 5 or 10 years ago, it was like the quality was, yeah, it wasn't quite there, but I think surfboards in Europe, the last 4 or 5 years have come a long way. Everyone's worked hard to get their boards to be world class, and I think there's some surfboards in Europe that are some of the best in the world.
I think it varies from factory to factory. From what I've seen in Europe, the quality is very good. I've worked quite a bit in France, not a lot in Spain, but the quality in France is really good. From local manufacturers and expat Australian guys living there, making boards, and Glassing Monkey quality seems very good to me.
Que se estão adaptando, como todas as outras fábricas se têm que ir adaptando. É por isso que estou aqui, para conhecer e trabalhar com eles, se possível. Por isso, é os novos desafios, haver conexão com todas. Eu trabalho em todo o mundo, Glassing Monkey é mais, e sempre quero estar perto de tudo que se faz. É por isso que estou aqui.
It's a combination because of the quality is really good. That's a big factor. Another big factor is the really easy, nice people to communicate with. They're honest and they have lots of passion. And yeah, and they kind of have the feeling of they want to make good boards. That's kind of how I feel too. It's not about so much about the money. I guess that's important, but more about creating good boards to make people happy. Yeah.
L'OPU, eu não quero exagerar, dentro de 10 anos não vai existir. É possível que na Califórnia, com a onda retro, talvez se mantenha um pouquinho. No mundo inteiro, não vai desaparecer. O EPS não vai dominar. Todos os surfeiros que experimentam EPS lo sentem na vida que o PU no tiene.
En 10 años, la evolución en la construcción de tablas de surf con los nuevos materiales desplazarán al poliuretano y colocarán al poliestireno, mucho más ecológico y cuidadoso con el medio ambiente, en la punta de lanza en la industria del surf.